Hello, hello. May sounds ba? Pakinggan natin. Hello, ayan, may sounds ba? Meron na ba? Pakinggan nga natin. Nalimutan ko na paano mag-stream ah. Ayun. Shoutout Aldaba Studio Vlogs. Maraming salamat. Ikaw ang unang nakapunta sa comeback stream. Hindi. Thank you. And sa lahat. Ayun. Parang nakakatawa no ngayon lang ulit ako nakapag-stream. Parang saya pala. Scrimmage muna tayo.
The ball! Cross screen, go over it! Go! Set it up.
Wala.
Close again!
Naka-open trade tong ano natin. Hindi sa start nung ano. Wait, ayusin ko lang ah. Sa start nung MyLeague na to, naka-open trade siya. Pero ngayon, ano ba yun? Ano ba tawag? Basta. kaya ganito yung roster nila. Hindi ko maalala. Ayun no, shoutout sa Robert sa buungan na yun. And congrats din sa championship ng Lakers. maraming salamat. At nakaka-enjoy nga ulit na naglalaro. Ayun, so welcome. Thank you. Nag-scrimmage lang muna ako. Bago ako maglaro nung season. Pero yung season ko ano lang, black. 29 games lang siya. And ano pa bang masasabi ko? Ayun oh. Ganda my team eh. Ang hirap nung 2K22. Parang hindi ka mo nagme-mintis yung mga mga kalaban. Kahit pro lang. Yun. Nakakalito lang to kasi sa PC ako naglalaro. Tapos yung controls niya is pang Xbox. Pero gamit ko controller ng PS4. Ayun. Kaya medyo nahihirapan ako sa quick reset. Steven Adams. Kinuha ko si Steven Adams. Pwede ata magpalit eh. Bawal magpalit ng mga tao. Oo, hindi sila nagmi-mintes. Ang lakas nila. Saglit nga lang Ayusin ko lang yung playback ko. Maraming salamat ulit sa pagpunta. Robert and Aldaba. Let's go. Laro tayo. Ano lang to saglit lang. Mga one game lang.
Get Simmons! Get the Hey, help left!
Uy, ba't sinot ka agad?
Out! One more!
Wala. Butata. Butata.
Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look now, though. Good look. Good shot. High. Let's get a good shot. Hold up. Get ball. My corner. I'm here. I'm back.
Nandito na rin ako, bro. Ayun, thank you, James Robert. Si Lebron Robert. Salamat.
No shot. Watch the cutter. Here we go, attack. Here we go. Get a good look now, though. Good look. No shot. High. Let's get a good.
Panis. Wala, nasa bahay ako. Bakasyon. Ang buwan.
Watch that shooter.
Okay, pwede na yan. Makapag makapag one game na. Actually, nakapag one game na ako nung nakaraan. So, 1-0. Buti na nalo naman. Ayun. Si Jokic tsaka si Embiid malakas dito. Ayun, 52 points. Grabe. Laruin na natin to. Baguhin natin yung nila. Wala na yung mga City Edition dito Kasi tawag dito, hindi pa siya nag-update kasi 'di ba hindi pa naman nagsisimula yung yung tawag dito, yung season. So, ayun. Lang. Ayan, icon statement tsaka association. Tapos nawala yung City. Sayang, yung pa naman inaabangan ko. Yung jersey ng City. Oo nga, rest day. Hanggang mga one week. Ay, 1 week, 1 month. Sorry. Maganda yung mga music niya. Kaso nga lang, in-off ko siya kasi may copyright ata, di ba? May sounds naman, di ba? Ito. Ayan. Alam ko may sounds naman ata. And ayos lang ba? Katulad nito, ngayon may sounds na tapos nagsasalita ako. Hindi naman ba siya na sumasama. Ayos lang. Robert, thank you. Alam ko, ikaw manonood ka kasi mahilig ka sa pero naman bro, walang music. Tinanggal ko talaga yung music kasi may copyright kapag ini-strip na copyright yun, tapos depende nga sa kanila kung iti-take down nila yung video. Wala lang yung mga sounds, so tinanggal ko na lang. Game 2, second game.
At 6'3" inches,
29 games.
number 5, at guard, 6'6".
Sakto lang, malakas ang game. Mahina ang boses ko. Ayos lang siguro. Ayan. Lakas naman pala ko ang mic. Hindi na talaga siya actually. Para hindi naman ganun talaga. Let's go.
The head coach for your Oklahoma City Thunder is Mark Kenneth.
May mga glitch pa to dito sa NBA kasi ano lang naman.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brett Beard. David Aldrich will join us momentarily from the
Swabe
sideline.
naman yung game, di ba? Swabe naman yung
Good evening, Kevin.
Swabe naman yung
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander loves getting to the rim.
ba?
Last season, he
Resolution
led
ba?
the
Parang
league in
ganun.
drives
Ayos
per
naman.
game by a wide margin. Matter of
60
fact, he
FPS
drove
to.
the most
Swabe-
that we've
swabe
ever
sa
seen
PC.
since they started
Pero
tracking the
hindi ko
stat
sure
back
kung
in
sa stream,
2013.
pero
His blend of
game
length,
time, baby.
strength, and craftiness has
Shoutout,
been
shoutout
remarkable
Robert
to watch.
Tupungan. Sana magkita
Guys,
tayo susunod. O kaya makapaglaro tayo online.
Like
NBA.
you, David, on the sideline. Boy, I love Gilgeous-Alexander in his game. DA, thank you.
Yeah, let's go.
While we get a break, let's take a look at the October standings out west. Taking a look at San Antonio. Solid start to the season so
So
far,
nandito
sitting
si,
in
si
6th
Ben
place.
Simmons sa ano natin.
And of course, there's the Thunder. They're 10th best in the conference.
And you know, for the Thunder,
Pero ano
they've
na
shown me some very
Gusto
good
na yung
things this season.
salary cap
But that next
sa
step,
season, so
those
wala na
qualities
akong
that could make
maitin
them
or-
true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortune.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Murray and Walker are the guards. Keldon Johnson is out there with Simmons. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander and George are the guards. Then there's Favors. Then it's Williams. And it's Roby in at the power forward position. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants
Tignan
to
mo to, hindi
He's a
nagmi-minces
tough
ng
kid
kalaban.
who's overcome a ton.
Ay,
Takes nothing for
napahiya.
granted, wants to
Pero-
earn his keep. He understands what a
Ang
privilege
lakas
it is
ng
to
mga
play
kalaban
this
dito
way.
sa 2K.
Traditionally,
Halos-
that's how you want
halos
to
din
finish
talaga
the
sila
break,
ng mga
right
nagmi-minces.
at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now, here's George. Right wing, shot clock at 6. Williams for 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest.
Sila ngayon.
Favors against Pirtle. Now, here's Walker. Guarded closely. There's the drive. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's the 3. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Johnson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity.
Yung sounds ba ng game malakas or mas malakas?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Dort finds Favors. Pirtle with the steal. And here comes Walker, leading the fast break. Murray the pass to Pirtle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Pirtle's got his second basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Saka ang lakas ng mga depensa dito.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Roby.
Parang lahat defensive player of the year.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Pirtle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Simmons inside. At the elbow, Murray. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Murray's got his second bucket tonight.
Defensively, giving them far too many open rhythm looks.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. They are coming off that
Pero
win
naka-pro lang
against
kasi ako.
Atlanta.
And in
Kaya
that one,
medyo
the
hindi sila ganun.
backups came to play.
Pero
Gave the team an
kahit-
infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Now, here's George. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Favors with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. And Favors kicks to Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Simmons dishes to Pirtle. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's George. Favors, finds George. Floats one, and Pirtle sends it back. Here's Johnson. Kick out to Walker. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Johnson. Basket, good.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And already, Greg, we're seeing some of the new wrinkles that players have added to their game.
No doubt. The work doesn't end when the season does.
Nakakapagdi
If
maglaro
you're
ulit.
trying to improve your skills,
Maglalaro tapos
or if you're trying to pack on good weight, that kind of stuff needs to get done during the offseason.
Here's George. Johnson with the block. They recover it. Williams against Johnson. Outside Williams. Here's Dort. And again, Oklahoma City. No good. Dort against Walker. In the corner, Simmons with it. Pirtle finds Simmons. Back to Pirtle. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. That is his first foul of the game. Trailing by 15. Outside Williams. Outside Dort. Inside. Favors inside. Hurdles there. To stop the drought.
Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Simmons. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
They get Derek Favors.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Spurs foul.
They also played a big role in their last game with Atlanta.
And Shea
That's his first personal foul.
he'll attack the rim
Second team foul.
as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively to try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact, and that's what Shea does. Gilgeous-Alexander is such an intriguing prospect coming out of Kentucky. I can't wait to watch in a new system how it is that he starts to understand and develop further his offensive play.
Now here's Simmons. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. To the paint. Jump by Pirtle.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
I'd like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
Outside, Simmons. The kick out to Walker. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Walker outside. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. They get a hand on it. Outside Williams. Down low. Dort. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Williams.
How about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
here's Walker. Talking about that win against the Timberwolves, he was definitely a major factor as well.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Darius Baisley.
Gilgeous Alexander against Murray. Rejected by Murray. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Close it up high. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Keldon Johnson.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down by 15. Now the pass to Roby. The Thunder with another miss.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Murray. A 14-point game for him in the win against Minnesota.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Lonnie Walker
And
was
their
fourth.
offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Double team on Gilgeous Alexander. Here's Giddey. He's guarded by Johnson. And the shot goes in.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Simmons against Dort. On the double up, Simmons. Wide open look here for Murray. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Dort. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Here's Johnson. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly from the layup. Johnson's got 6 points.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous Alexander. And Walker kicks to Murray. There's the dish to Pirtle. Uses the glass to finish the lane. 10 points for Jakob Pirtle. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for San Antonio.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
And the lefty forward, Darius Baisley, Brent, can hurt you inside and outside.
Well, he's more comfortable on the attack where he's able to put the ball down on the floor and extend and use his athletic ability. But he is gaining some confidence in that shot. And in the offseason, if you work hard enough, you can come back the next year and really show that you're more of a weapon on the outside than you were the year before.
Now here's Adams. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. The kick out to Young. 6 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Maladon passes to Giddey. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter of the game. Spurs leading by 23. To the inside, Adams. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
There's the willingness to compete from Steven Adams right there. Finishes through contact.
Parang si ano, si Robert. Shout out, shout out. Thank you, thank you,
Now
thank
here's
you.
Maladon, defended by Jones. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Just playing with poise and confidence. And they continue to put points on the board.
Ano,
Yeah, just really
Robert.
pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Uy, walang sumunod.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. On the wing, Jones. With the fadeaway. Roby the pass to Jerome. Pass to Roby. For the three. Good. That one on target from Allardyce.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Here's White. Adams dishes to Oubre. Here's White. Young outside. Oubre for three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Oh, bro.
The job
Updated na yung
on the
roster
offensive
dito
glass.
kasama mga rookies. Katulad din ito si Josh Giddey. Ayan o. Ito yung draft pick ng Oklahoma ngayong sa itong 2021.
Now, here's Melodon. Defended by Jones.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job of rebounding.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it.
Yung roster ko dito,
Well, I know they don't have
nag-pre-trade
mobile
kasi ako
devices out
bago
there for
mag-start
texting,
yung
so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's San Antonio
Season,
having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective.
Yung sa akin lang
Right
yan sa
back
Spurs
after
lang.
this break.
Pero kasi above na ako below pala. Above na nga, above salary cap. So, bawal na ako mag-trade. Ayan o. Halos sila pa rin naman. Ito bago, si Steven, Adam, si Oubre, si Ben, tsaka to si Biombo. Si Biombo kinuha ko sa sa minimum. So tatlo lang naman yung na bago. Tapos lahat yan yung as is na roster ng 2K.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Spurs team out there.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
The front court is Giddey and Baisley. Then there's Melodon. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Trey Jones.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Giddey. 20-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Oh, and the jam by Adams.
Love when Steven Adams has that kind of room to rip it down.
Ba't di sila po?
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Good way to start. Thanks, DA. Now here's Jones. He had 13 points in the win against Minnesota. Kick out to Adams. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Here's Jerome. Adams defending. Oubre outside. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
And San Antonio has possession. He kicks it to Young. Jones in the post. It's stolen by Muscala. That one goes. Count it. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
Here's Melodon. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. White, left side. Right side, Jones. Back to White. Adams trying to free himself up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Adams. The Thunder making the shot. Dishes to White. Back to Adams. Kicks it out to Jones. Clock at 6. Here's White. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Derek White.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now, here's Melodon. T right on him. Passes to Jerome. And here is Melodon. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his
Both
first
teams
personal
changing it
foul.
up here.
Second team foul.
To the middle. Here's Melodon. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Young passes to Adams. And Young kicks to Simmons. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Joseph Daniels, JD, thank you.
Here's Jerome. White covering. Jerome passes to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Simmons against Favors. And Adams with the slam.
I don't know if you can have a guy that size be a surprising threat on the pick and roll, but Adams can catch the ball and finish through traffic.
Here's Baisley. He had 13 points in the win against Atlanta. Down low. Melodon nails the baby hook. 11 points for Theo Melodon. San Antonio's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. To the wing right side. Young outside. Pass to Vassell. To the inside. Adams. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Oo, MyLeague to, MyLeague to, ano,
Fantastic ball
and
movement.
tinrate
They're
ko
picking
sila
them
bago
apart
start this
with their
season.
passing.
So,
It's
kaya-
stolen
kaya
by
siya
Adams.
nandito.
Here's Simmons.
Bang!
Simmons slams it in.
Ben
You
Simmons.
can't let Simmons get going
Ganda,
off of these
Malik.
dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
Naglolo ko siya kapag ano.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Steven Adams, and you know this story, Brent, comes from a family of world-class athletes from New Zealand.
He has carved out an incredible career in the NBA, continues to be one of those guys that teammates love with the spirit he brings to the game, and just comes from a family of incredible athletic prowess. You
MyLeague.
wonder at times if the offense
sa-
should
sa
explore
totoo-
Steven Adams a
Sa
little bit
totoo,
more.
si
He
Steven
collects
Adams
too.
nasa ano na siya eh. Saan ba? Grizzlies ata?
Now,
Grizzlies
here's
ba?
Melodon. Guarded by Simmons.
Oo, Grizzlies ata kapalitan ni
Now,
ano.
here's Melodon.
Ni
He's got 11.
Jonas
No
Valanciunas.
good from the wing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Simmons passes to Young. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Grizzlies
Simmons
ata,
got
tama,
assist number 8
Lakas
here in
po,
this one
walang
already.
tam. Ano ka na, Pugo? Buhay ka pa ba? Hindi na kita nakikita.
Oklahoma City has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's out of bounds for Thunder able to retain
Wait lang.
possession. For the Thunder, Dort, he's checked in for Jerome. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Melodon. Spurs also with the sub. Pirtle's checked in.
Lakas ng in-game sounds, di ka masyadong rinig. Ah, talaga? Hindi, actually, nilakasan ko kasi talaga yung in-game sounds. Okay. Masyado palang lakas ng game at mahina. Ito. Wait lang hinaan ko konti. Hindi nyo naman sinabi, ngayon nyo lang sinabi
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. 5
Kasi
points
kala
to
ko,
game.
lang.
5 to shoot.
Parang sakto lang.
And they get it. Driving inside.
Yan, sakto ba ngayon? Kahit mo paano. Kaysa kanina.
The pass to Pirtle. He dishes it to Young. Simmons against Williams. Here's Young outside for Simmons. He feeds it to Pirtle.
Uy! Di sinut. Wait lang Hinaan mo pa ng kalahati. Okay, wait lang. Aray ko! Hinaan mo pa ng konti. Hinaan ko ng kalahati. Ayun! I'm back from the dead. I'm sorry. Nagbukas ako ng gate. Hinaan ko ng konti. Kung nandito pa kayo, JD, Red, kung ayos lang, pakisabi sa akin if mahina pa rin yung boses ko kapag nasa game na. Thank you.
Back to Simmons. Chalk up 2 there. Simmons got
Nasa ilalim
6
pala
in his
ako.
quarter.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Dort passes to Fabio. Rejected by Young.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Williams against Simmons. Back to White.
Panis.
Takes it off the glass.
Hinanaan ko.
White's got 6 points.
Wala kang ginagawa ngayon,
And
Red,
really
no?
keeping the ball
Wala.
hopping around here offensively.
Nakakapunta ka pa sa stream. Halatang walang ginagawa eh.
Dort. Poke loose.
May gagawin ka ba bukas?
Now, Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh, shit!
7. And he makes no mistake.
Reply ASAP.
And Gilgeous Alexander.
May gagawin ka ba bukas? Reply ASAP.
Be able to extend up to the rim.
Vassell, the pass to Simmons.
Panis.
From down in the low post. It's
Klase, anong oras klase mo?
11 points in the game.
Pwede ka namang
The
magklase sa
chemistry
biyahe.
has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Wait lang.
Here's Favors. Gilgeous Alexander trying to free himself up. Favors can't get it to go.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And really, Pearl
Nakapuro
is a
lang to,
very
kaya may hihina yung
forceful
kalaban.
player. When he's near the rim, that he better watch out.
Hindi naman ako nakahulog. Baka sabihin nyo,
Now,
dinuduga ako
here's
sila.
In transition, here come the Spurs.
Ah.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
And Pirtle just making alley-oops look
Bakit di
so
nagre-replay?
easy. Must be nice to be 7 feet tall.
PM kita kung saan pupunta. Secret yan eh. Settings. Occasionally often.
Thunder have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice, efficient 50%. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. Good defensive work there by Young.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Pantay
Now here's
volume.
White. He picked up 21 points in their last game against Minnesota.
Pantay ang
And also in that
volume.
one, he
Taga
had the
malakas pa rin
opposition
ba?
on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game.
And so here is Oklahoma City. After the basket by San
Kala ko
Antonio.
sakto na.
No one covered. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's
Pantay
shaking it off here.
volume. Hinaan nga ulit natin ng konti. Ayan, 6.0 na to.
And San
Hinaan ko
Antonio
na.
calls the first time out of the
Tignan natin
game.
kung malakas pa rin.
Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that defense.
Most of the focus on the Thunder got, but Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Looking at who's out there.
Hindi ko pa rin hinaan. Hininaan ko na eh. Settings ba? Ayan o, sound effects. Gawin kong 90, 80, 75, 75, 85, 80, 85.
Now for the Spurs.
Oh yan, mas mahina
Johnson
na yan.
has checked in for Vassell. Lonnie Walker comes in for Derek White. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Thaddeus Young. Over in the corner, Dort. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yan, ayos-ayos na ba? Compare kanina.
Murray outside. .104 left in the first half. Here's Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Ben Simmons.
Kapag pero mahihina lang
assists
kalaban.
tonight.
And we're seeing some great ball movement.
Pero
out
kapag,
of the group,
ano,
guys.
Here's
kapag
Paisley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hall of Fame malakas.
And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
Mga tipo na hindi ka na
Good look from
makakatira.
Baisley as passing is becoming
Ganda
a
ng
bigger
defense.
part of his game.
Pass to Simmons. Back to Murray. Spurs passing it around. Fires from 18. Pirtle. Outside for Murray.
Hiniraan
And
ko na
that's
eh.
out of bounds. San Antonio will retain
Baka sa
possession.
OBS. Actually sa OBS
All
nung
the
asa
pressure he's putting on
hinihina.
them, almost had that steal.
Mastering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Dex checked in for Oklahoma City.
Ben
Jump
Simmons.
part
Coach
tayo.
has to be happy with Simmons' intensity tonight, fighting hard for his looks on offense. All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray.
Hindi kita paglalash shot.
Back to
Dapat ako
Gilgeous-Alexander. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time.
DeJounte
That's
Murray.
foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
And so here is Oklahoma City.
Hininahan ko na. Ba't ganun?
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Thunder score.
Gilgeous-Alexander learning this offensive system and learning it well.
Here's Simmons. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's San Antonio.
Di ba siya?
Thanks, Kevin. Pop, what did you think of the pace of your team in the first half?
Well, we've upped the pace. That's what we need to do because we're not as good a defensive team as we used to be. So something's got to give somewhere.
Pop, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K
Thank
Sports
you sa mga
Halftime
dumalaw
Show.
ngayon sa ating live stream. And asahan nyo sa mga susunod na araw. Baka mag-live pa rin ako. And yun, nakakamiss kasi nakakamiss maglaro actually. And maglaro ng may mga tao rin na nanonood.
What a start for
Nasi-share mo,
Jakob Poeltl.
diba?
He had
So,
16
ayun lang.
points, 2 steals, and 3 rebounds.
And para sa mga
Kenny, what was
nagtatanong
your take on
or
San Antonio?
nagtataka,
How could it be bad?
naka-pro lang yung difficulty ng kalaban, kaya natatampakan natin sila.
They're at a
Eh,
breakneck pace,
malakas
and if
yun,
they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And now, Shaq,
Pero
let's get your opinion
pag
on
Hall of
Oklahoma
Fame yan,
City.
sure yan. ang
They're getting
taas
abused
talaga.
in the paint defensively,
Na-testing
letting
ko na
their
eh.
opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically.
Pero yun,
you're
kaya
toast.
rin naman
That's
yung
what
Hall
the
of Fame.
scoreboard is
Kaso nga lang,
reflecting
para
right
mas
now.
maganda
Toast with butter.
panoorin. Malakas ka. Yun lang. Thank you. Kung sino mang mga nakakanood. Eh. Wait lang, papakinggan ko sa stream. Malakas nga. No? Malakas nga
And
yung
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's...
Hinaan pa nga natin. Malakas pala yung game. Ito kaya, 75.
threatening to be. A fantastic game from Jakob Poeltl in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great
Siguro
performance
mas
from
maayos-ayos
him.
na to
Really
kaysa
staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Murray and Walker are the guard. Simmons is out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. And Walker's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip. Here's Poeltl. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Dort with the ball. And it's Johnson picking him up. It's sent back down by Simmons.
An excellent defender. Whether
Too much.
and that.
walang replay.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Pushing it up. Outside for Murray. Passes it to Walker. Johnson dishes to Simmons. Oh, he just jams it right over Derek Favors. Wow!
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
LeBron.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. All right, Greg, you're a lefty. You're on the call tonight. Here we are courtside. Who do you think is the best left-handed player currently in the NBA?
Oh, it's the beard. James Harden, Kevin, no question. But Zion's going to be carrying that torch for us lefties going forward. I have no doubt he'll make us proud.
And stolen by Murray. And again, San Antonio running the court in transition.
Nice.
Shots good by Walker.
Yeah, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Poeltl sends it back. A little pass fake there, throws the defense move. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operate in that screen and roll. His IQ is just simply off the charts.
Tipped away. And stolen by Murray. Oh, the lob for Simmons. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Jerome, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. It's his third foul of the game.
That's his third personal foul.
Third quarter here, 3 minutes have come off the clock. And There's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the lane, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
San Antonio making a switch here. White's checked in. Takes the three. The offensive rebound. There's Walker with the three.
Wow.
Drains the three-pointer.
Lonnie Walker, the fourth.
Walker's got 5 points now in
3
the quarter.
points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on. Guys,
Thank you, David.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Jerome passes to George. Here he goes. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shot clock at 5. There's Jerome. And that one hits back iron.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Simmons with it. He's got 19. Kicks it out to Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Keldon Johnson.
Johnson's got 15.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
And when Pirtle gets into a groove, he demands the ball. He's incredibly dangerous.
Kapag nag-highlight, naglolo ko yung ano.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half.
Kaya pala siguro hindi nag-ano. Hindi
Here's Roby.
pinapakita yung action
Started by
replay.
Simmons.
Wait.
Roby the pass to Jerome. And it's sent back by White.
Ayun.
Here's Simmons. On the jam by Ben Simmons.
And guys, that's not as easy as you
Highlight.
made it look. You've got to have some skills to
Yeah,
pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those,
Yeah.
that's for sure. And so here is Oklahoma City. Here's Jerome, guarded by Walker. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Ganda ng cross niya.
To end the cold streak, Jerome, no good.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And Simmons kicks to Johnson from deep.
Panoorin natin. Ang ganda ng cross eh. Cross tapos block. Oh, iwan.
Walker. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Simmons left side, out to White. Johnson down low. He's guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 2.
Ay.
Offensive rebound. Simmons on the wing. Back to White. Lays it up off the glass.
Derek White.
White's got 8 points.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
White the pass to Pirtle. Outside for Simmons. Here's White. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
And one of the more versatile players in this league. Simmons gives you assists, rebounds, steals, and he continues to develop as a scorer.
Ice cream.
Here's Johnson. 15 points in the game. Inside, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Derek Favors.
Is so polished. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
A different look now for San Antonio. Young's checked in for Ben Simmons. Kelly Oubre comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Vassell in for Lonnie Walker. Young. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And of course, Greg, Simmons gets the majority of his points from the foul line down.
And a one-man wrecking crew in transition. Excellent at driving the ball in the half court. And once he gets downhill, he is tough to stop.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Here's Vassell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. To the left side wing. Giddey the pass to Melodon. Ejected by Young. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Here's White. Contact on the shot. Three-point play chance as he'll hit.
Ganda. Na-block na eh. And one.
To the line.
Uy!
And guys, let's
Anong
get
nga ba
your take on
pangalan
the stats for the Spurs.
Si ano? Ano ba tawag ko sa'yo? Boyeta! Ayun. Ang tagal-tagal na kasi eh. Hello, shoutout.
Extra effort
Video.
from a defensive standpoint.
Parang ano,
and sending shots back.
They have not
Mama
wasted
yung
any
pangalan eh.
time here tonight. They've
Hello.
whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break
Trim na
points
ulit.
out of it.
Trim na
Adams
kasi
is
ulit.
checked in for the
Boyet.
Spurs. And Muscala kicks to Dort.
Tambak nga eh.
Out to the right wing. Now here's Melodon. Defense is right there. And Dort gets it to go.
Well, if you're looking for a 3 and D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
Adams finds White. Back to Adams. White bounce pass. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Young is double for
Panis.
three.
Shoot yan.
And the basket by Vassell.
Kevin Vassell.
Vassell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Now, here's Melodon. Right covering. Good shot by Melodon. No good. Vassell, the pass to Young. A shake. And the layup is up.
Hi.
Young's got his third basket of the night.
And defensively,
Nakauwi nga lang
they are
ulit.
on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Thunder shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Giddey. Here's Muscala. And the Thunder another 3.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Adams, the pass to Vassell. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City's got the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Hooked away. It's stolen by Adams. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Dex checked in for Oklahoma.
Saglit lang. Ano ko lang siya. Recon. Yan.
Gilgeous Alexander comes in for Dort.
Substitution for your Thunder.
White dishes to Young. The feed to Adams.
Panis.
Captain
Ganda.
coming off the assist from Young.
Ethan Adams.
Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Thaddeus Young.
The pass to Meladon. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Oklahoma City moving it around. To Meladon. Gilgeous Alexander with it. Adams defending. The shot by Beasley, no good. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Adams. In the corner, it's Oubre. And Adams kicks to Young. 6 to shoot. Passes it to White. Fires from deep. And finished off by Oubre.
Good job by the lefty to get in there and corral that rebound using his wingspan.
Ball's knocked loose, and they're on the break. On up the court. Here's White. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Derek White.
White's got 10 points here in the second half.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Spurs out in front.
Ganda ng ano, no? Take ng quality.
They finish off the third quarter
Graphics.
on a 14-6
Pero parang di
run.
naman kasi siya nag-iiba.
It's the NBA on
Maganda
2K
pero parang
Sports from OKC Arena. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Nice, nice.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
Nag-pixelate ka
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Meladon, and it's Beasley in its center. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Murray, and it's Beasley with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Pass to Man. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Murray outside. Back to Adams.
Sayang yung bounce. Dahil pala
Now,
over
here's
the head.
Meladon. Tight defense on him.
Bye.
The pass to Man.
You know what? Shout out to JBPH. Thank you. Ayos lang yun, bro.
Rebounded by the Spurs.
Malay mo mga
Adams
sa
has
mga
got his
susunod
7th
naman,
rebound here tonight.
makapag-stream pa ulit ako eh. Nakakamiss din pala mag-stream eh. Shout out, thank you. Uy, libre. Shoot yan.
They get it back.
Okay.
And Adams
Yeah.
kicks to Young. And the 3 ball is good.
That shot from outside. There's no doubt
Welcome
about
back to
that.
my
Spreading the floor.
Thank you, sobra.
They
And
can use a big
appreciate
shot
you.
here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Man passes to
Maraming
Meladon.
salamat sa inyong lahat, mga pumunta ngayon. And
Here's
sumilip.
Deck. He's covered by
Sa
Murray.
stream.
Out to the right wing. The shot by Meladon. No good.
The three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Vassell, the pass to Oubre. Here's Murray. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Hey, Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league, but who was the toughest matchup for you when you played?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better. And that was always a challenge. And don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
And here is Maladon to the paint. Here's Deck. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Murray. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Murray. Young's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Uncovered. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Spurs.
And Murray, here we go. Adams wide open. And the basket is good. And he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Spurs with some changes. Summonich is checked in. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Oubre. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Murray outside. He slings that one off the back and down the ball. And that's now 11 points for DeJounte Murray. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Jerome is checked in. Pass to Deck. Here's Mann. He's covered by Murray. Rejected by Young. Murray outside. Johnson in the corner. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Keldon Johnson.
Murray's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
A great, fantastic reverse dunk. Had to get up high for that one. Here's Jerome. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
I understand the fans' complaint, to think about being a 10-year-old.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And Murray.
Oy!
There you go.
Uy!
And the basket is
Pinanis.
good.
Those defenders just look a little bit
Mahina ba yung
gassed. I mean,
sounds?
they're getting pushed around
Sabi mas
on
malakas
that
daw
low
yung
block.
sounds naman.
The Thunder shooting around
Okay.
40% from the floor here. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Shoutout sa inyo. Thank you,
Their
thank you.
offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Jerome. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Now the feed to Muscala. Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
In transition, here come the Spurs. And he makes that one.
Keldon Johnson.
20 points for Johnson.
Assisted by
Running it down their throats. 3 straight baskets there in transition.
Here's
Oi.
man. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Johnson finds Young.
Malakas po.
It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
Okay. Oo nga. Sabi kasi sa akin kanina, mas malakas daw yung Suns game compared to first. Pero hininaan ko na rin naman. In-adjust ko sa mixer. Ayun. Ayos pala.
Misses off the left eye.
Thank you.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Timeout muna
Greg,
tayo.
last season, we saw a
Last
lot
4
of
minutes.
opinions about the play-in
Tapusin
tournament,
natin itong season
especially
na
from
to sa
players.
MyLeague.
Where did you fall on that thinking?
Kaya natin sila natatambakan kasi nakaparo lang ako. So, mas mahihina lang sila.
I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more
Susunod ulit,
interest
sana
for
dito
teams.
pa rin kayo. And sana
Still
iba.
playing, I probably
Makasilip ulit.
wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and
Ayun.
still had to go
Buti na lang nakakalaro na ulit ngayon. Nakakamit din talaga.
Pelicans checked in for Oklahoma City. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Biombo, he's checked in for Young. Kelly Oubre comes in for Keldon Johnson. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Devin Vassell. And Jones subbed in for Murray. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, DeJounte Murray.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the star. And he's done more than his share tonight. An outstanding performance.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint. between the two teams.
Wala pala siyang shadow.
At the line for the Spurs.
Ayun, lagi yan. Ayun, thank you. Oo. Andyan din naman ako para sa inyo lahat. Kasi alam ko naman, kayo lang din naman. Tayo lang din naman. Tutulungan dito.
Outside,
You know?
Simmons. Oh!
Slicing and dicing the defense.
Pero yan, maraming salamat.
Simmons cuts hard inside. He is very hard
Na-appreciate
to
ko
control.
kayong lahat.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Hindi na ba yung papasok ko?
Now, here's Melodon. Started by Simmons. Now, here's Melodon. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Man.
Layo.
The Thunder with another miss.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
The Thunder shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Here's Pakusevsky, covered by Biombo. Muscala, their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Simmons passes to Biombo, and the dunk by Biombo.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Pass to Melodon. Here's Man. Looking to get back on track here. And Jones pulls it down.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Yeah.
Outside, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Feeds to Biombo. For 3, Oubre hits the three-point bomb.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Melodon passes to Man. Releases. No good on that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ben Simmons.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball.
.24 seconds left in the fourth. And Simmons slams it in.
Ben Simmons.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Go.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Here's Muscala. Nails the 16-footer.
Loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do it.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer.
Ilan natin? 20 points. SGA. minutes, 27, 25, 20. Let's go. Tambars. Okay, Nuggets na sunod na kalaban. Ayan, pero hindi ko pa lalaroin. Two zero. Palitan natin si si Biombo. Punta natin sa J-League. Ay, bawal. Call up natin. Ayan, assign natin. Okay, bawal. Pwede wag ka maglaro. Primo. Si Primo o si Bates Diop na lang? Bigyan na lang muna natin kay Bates Diop. Call up natin. Bakit? Pumupunta doon. What? Ba't tayo lumipat? Sa offline ko na aayusin to. Tignan na lang natin ang league leaders. Embiid 54 ay 45. Dahil mga tayo saglit. Mga 2:30 na ako mag-out. And shoutout sa lahat ng mga nandito. Thank you. May nag-dislike tong video. Why? Dito John, tayo na lang. Panis. Oy, wala. Reverse. Ay, sobra. Lapit na. Shout out. Naririnig ko yung boses ni ni Robert eh. Shout out. Ay, gago. Punang mintes. Tingnan pa ba? Pwede nating hangit to. Ayoko ng kaliwete. Ba't biglang madaming nanood? Naglalag ba to? Ba't biglang dumami yung nanonood? 5 watching. Ba't bigla silang dumami? Di naman sila nagsasalita. Thank you. Ay, sorry. May lumabas pala. Hello, sis April. Thank you po. Actually, patapos na rin siya. Nag-shooting lang ako. Thank you. Kain po kayo. Merienda. Merienda na ba? Thanks sa pag-drop by. Ayun. Ngayon lang po ulit ako nakalaro eh. And sa lahat dyan. Oy! Walang bola. Ay, bawal pala. Replay. Wala. Shooting muna tayo. Oh, green. Ayaw mag-euro. Yun. Left side lang nag-euro. Ayun, 2:30 na. Mag-out na ako. Ayun, thank you. Aray ko, sakit ng likod. Thank you sa lahat ng pumunta ngayon. And sana tatapusin ko tong MyLeague. Siguro hindi ko alam kung pwedeng taasan yung difficulty ng kalaban para medyo may thrill. Naka-pro lang kasi ako eh. Ayun. So, thank you sa lahat. Sana sa mga susunod. Ayun. At tatry ko rin maglaro ng ibang games. Pero ito kasi yung parang chill lang na laro sa akin eh. Kaya NBA nilalaro ko. So, thank you ulit sa lahat. And it's good to be back. And thank you sa lahat ng pumunta. At ayun, sa mga susunod, thanks. Na-appreciate ko sobra. And let's go. Goodbye. Thank you. Shoutout sa lahat. Maraming salamat. Sa mga susunod ulit. Peace, yo. Bye. Peace.